we had a slight problem of direction getting up here and missed a turn. My first thought is to stop and think about the map in the car from the back with their GPS, which I've got a GPS in mine. I wasn't sure how to use it because I'm new at it. They tell us even which directions and what exits, so these guys are connected. I want to thank everybody who has organized this for the students. It's been a wonderful opportunity. You guys are the blood and guts of the real world that we talk about in the classroom. And so it is wonderful that you give them this opportunity to learn the information that is out there. We often as school districts do not have the resources, financial means, or the experts to teach these. I as an educator have learned that 20 minutes is all that you can listen. What these guys have done yesterday, 3 hours straight, without a break, intense. It was wonderful to watch these guys and how they are connected. And so I'm going to ask the students, I've asked them 3 questions, and they're each supposed to, from each group, out of these 9 schools, to answer one of the questions. The 3 questions are, what have I learned today that has been awesome and fantastic? Or, how am I going to bring this back to my community and my school? Or, how has this impacted me in the future? Okay? So, I'm going to can I take the mobile mic, and I'll go around to the groups. And as a group has spoken, I'd like you to go find a spot to sit. Thank you.
It's on.
Is it? Is this connected? Can you hear me?
No.
Turn it up. You need to just right now. Try it. Hello? Yes. Can you hear me? Okay. Over here. You are the spokesman. What school district?
Valley High School. Valley. What we learned, what is going to help us with our weekly news broadcast, Eagle Eye News, in which we broadcast school and community news, but furthermore, and more importantly, help join our communities, which consists of nearly a dozen towns in west central Minnesota, and through our local access channels. And our goal for Broadband is to join all these communities into one LQPV community.
Thank you.
High School. What we learned was basically how to use command prompt a lot better, because most of our computers at the school are Macs. We really haven't seen the demo in a long time.
Thank you.
I'm from Windermere High School, and I've learned so much this weekend about Windows 8 and about all kinds of computers, and I'm just planning on bringing it back, and hopefully we can start maybe a few more computer classes in our school to get and help other people learn about it.
Hi, I'm from Northern Lights Community School, and we have learned to use the features of Windows 8, which are mostly surrounding the usability of booting an older operating system fully functioning, and that is very helpful for backwards compatibility.
Me and my fellow Moore High School students have learned the applicability of using virtual machine, how to create a bootable USB drive, and how to better use the command prompt.
With Kirk and Murdoch Assembly, and one of the things we learned was how to use a virtual machine, which we could use in our own schools to test our programs before upgrading to a newer operating system. And we also learned a bit more about how the internet works.
Okay,
we're with the Lake Superior School District. One thing that we learned was how to run Windows 8 and install and set up, which is going to be helpful, especially when we're going off to college and on our own.
We are from Namia School District. Well, we learned to run Windows 7 and 8. We learned how to install a flash drive. And I guess we're just going to take that into the rest of our high school career.
We're from Fond du Lac Ojibwe School, and we learned how to start dual booting so we can use multiple softwares with Windows to work multiple programs that can specifically use one or the other.
That was a good job. Thank you. These are your future. They're a wonderful example of what we've got out there. Please continue to make that connection between the schools and what we have in the communities, because this is our future, and I think we've got a good start right here with these individuals.